Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Cave Tools React. Today, we're going to be talking about the Justice League trailer.
Yeah. You mean Justice Friends?
The Friends Society of Justice.
Yes.
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice.
Power acquaintances.
So first off, I'd like to say that this is probably the first big comic book trailer. Even Batman vs. Superman, we went wild for it. This is the first big comic book trailer that we were just like, okay.
Yeah, it's
like,
a thing.
The first thing wasn't, oh my god, it's happening. It was, I don't know if I would have did that.
Exactly.
I couldn't believe that. And you pointed that out to me. You're like, this is the first one we didn't like jump for joy after seeing.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
That's not the Cave Trolls way.
It's not. Normally it's like, it's really cool. Watch it. Subscribe. We're going to go masturbate to what we just saw.
after
Exactly.
BVS, we've kind of tempered our expectations.
I think that's part of it. It really is.
I'm sure that is part of it.
Like, we need to be one back after this, you know? So we're waiting for Justice League to be amazing. And I really hope it is. And just because we didn't love the trailer, like every piece of it, doesn't mean that we're not going to like it.
I mean, I have high hopes for Aquaman.
I mean, that was one of the good things I thought. Like, Batman recruiting everybody was cool.
I thought so too. I
Yeah.
think they dragged that part of it on
a
throughout the
little
whole
bit.
trailer too much.
Every single shot just seemed like it took way too long. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, for such a cool music and the cuts between recruiting everybody, I'm like, this is a good idea for a trailer. This is going to be awesome.
And what they did in the movie, which I guess is kind of spoilers for the movie, they just seeded a tiny little bit of each of those characters, just a little bit, which I think would have been like the perfect amount for a trailer.
And
like
it's
this.
not that I thought that they did too much, I guess, with the characters, as much as I thought they lingered too long on
Right.
each one.
Yeah.
Like the Flash scene, when he threw the Batarang, I got bored like 10 seconds into that shot.
I really did
It's like a
appreciate that scene,
30-second
though.
shot.
Right, exactly.
I really appreciated that scene because they really gave him time to, like, look at the Batarang and realize, hey, that's Batman.
Right. And I did enjoy that. And, like, honestly, in the movie, I would have appreciated it being that long. But for the trailer, a clip of him showing it and then looking
Not
at it
what you want for the trailer.
and then cut back to him catching it. You know what I mean? I thought
Right.
that would have been enough. And
Right.
like you said, in the movie, that's a powerful shot. In the trailer, that's just too much.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they didn't show him recruiting Cyborg, but Cyborg still popped up in it. Overall, what are your feelings? I'm a little bit lukewarm on it. It was good, not great.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'll go and watch it, but I'm not like, yay!
Right. What about you?
I mean, I'm a little bit more excited for this movie than the feeling I had after Batman vs. Superman.
Oh yeah. Where it was
But-
like, oh, Justice League's gonna be terrible.
Exactly.
Like it was fun. It was a fun trailer.
Yeah, it was a fun trailer.
I laughed. I cried.
I mean, character-wise, I'm excited to see Aquaman.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited to see
yeah.
Cyborg.
Yeah.
And then more Batman and
Right.
Wonder Woman.
And I know you were telling me that you were a little lukewarm on the Flash just because you're such a big fan of Grant Gustin.
And I'm trying to like separate myself from that just because I know it's going to be a different Barry Allen.
It's a very different. I love the idea that he's kind of quippy. He's young. He's a nerd. I think they're playing him a little eccentric, like a little too much.
Yeah.
You know, like I need friends. Like that's a funny joke and stuff. It's just maybe they seem like they're pushing it a little hard.
Right.
And we haven't seen the movie yet, so it still could come out right. What did you think of his costume?
It was a little too much bulk for me, like too
Yeah.
much difference in size in the pieces for the
Yes.
armor.
It was very segmented.
Big helmet, little chest piece, big arms, little like it did not work for me, and it looked a little too CGI. And again, this is early. CGI might not be completely touched up yet. Maybe
Right.
not. Maybe I just only saw glimpses in the dark. I don't know. Same thing went for Cyborg. Cyborg looked awesome, but still very CGI heavy.
Oh, yeah.
And the costumes looked very similar. I don't know if that was just the style they were going for, but him and the Flash's costume, it looked very similar.
Yeah.
What did you think of the parts with Aquaman? Yeah, I know you're a big Aquaman
Yeah,
fan. as
I
well.
loved it, and I'm very excited to see Arthur Curry in this movie.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I really just want to see the Aquaman movie.
Yeah, after seeing this, again, like I think that's what I'm most excited for. And again,
Yeah.
I think I like Flash a little bit more than you, but he still did rub me a little bit the wrong way.
Yeah.
And that's probably because again, we are very big fans of Grant Gustin's Flash and how he portrays Barry Allen. But it'll be good. I like that he shaved the beard and everything. I wasn't sure if they were going to go with that. Like they showed him that little piece in Batman vs Superman.
Right.
What'd you think of Wonder Woman Batman's banter?
I thought that was pretty fun. I mean, talking about Aquaman, where
More or
it's
less.
like more or less.
Yeah, that
it
was a good
probably
joke.
more or less.
Can we talk about that? Like this was a funny trailer.
Yeah.
Like again, it was a very different vibe than Avengers.
Right.
But still, Batman was quipping left and right. He's making fun of Arthur for talking to fish, which is a callback to the comic book, that exact line.
Yep.
Which, by the way, he doesn't talk to fish. Fish can't really talk, but dolphins are different.
Dolphins are very different.
I
Wait.
hope he follows that up with
Wait, you're Aquaman, and you're eting at a fish restaurant. Isn't that messed up?
Isn't that like cannibalism?
No, you fucking idiot.
Shia LaBeouf.
No, seriously though, I mean, it was a fun trailer, better than I was expecting.
Shia LaBeouf for Aqualad.
Oh God, no! Just not even a little bit. I like the effect.
He's got the beard and everything.
No. I like the effect they had with Cyborg when he talked. It looked mechanical.
Yes.
I like that a lot. It played up the I am a cyborg kind of thing. Wonder Woman was solid. She was a little bit funnier than they allowed her to be in Batman vs Superman. But overall, yeah, I think we're excited, but we have tempered our
on the
expectations.
fence a
Yes,
bit.
exactly. Cautiously optimistic, might be putting it a little too strong.
Yeah,
they have to prove themselves.
Not necessarily ready to jump off the hype cliff yet.
Right,
Hype
exactly.
cliff yet.
For some of you, we still might be too hyped for it. But
Yeah, still, by comparison, most people are probably like, that trailer was stupid. But it was fun. Good choice in music. Again, the lingering shots were just a little too long.
I like the music. I think the shots could have been a lot better to fit with the music.
Yeah.
Definitely. At least cut down a little bit, flashing back and forth. But, that's what we thought of the Justice League. It's just Justice League now, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. It's just Justice League.
Society of Justice.
That's what we thought of the Justice League trailer from Comic-Con. Let us know what you thought of it in the comments below. Like, subscribe, all of that jazz, and check out other reactions from Comic-Con. We're the Cave Trolls, and we're out.